This is a request show. I've been away for the last 2 weekends. It's so good to be back here with you. You know what to do. Get in touch with me. Let me know what songs you're crazy about right now, what you want to listen to, or maybe that special something you want to dedicate to that special someone. You can get in touch with me in so many ways. You can go to our Facebook page. That's 88.2 San FM, and let me know there what you'd like to listen to. You can also get in touch with me on Twitter. My handle is at Crystal A. Newman. And of course, you can always call in. If that works out better, why not? You can reach me on 0312-261-882. It is indeed San FM, the home of today's best music. And as always, I have I normally say a special guest, but today I have 4 gentlemen joining me on Celeb Select. So much testosterone in the studio today. I don't know what to do with myself. I have... hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
How are you today?
Great. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. On
Good.
Celeb Select today, I have Sauti Ya Africa joining me. It's such a pleasure to have you all here with me. I think just for people listening in, I'll start by asking each one of you to introduce yourselves. Okay. So I'll start with you, Ben.
Well, my name is Ben, and in Sauti Ya Africa, I'm the bass guitar, but bass baritone.
Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Francis, and I'm a baritone.
You're the baritone.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm George. I sing high baritone.
Okay. High baritone.
I'm Owen Charles, high tenor.
Okay. Now I've read quite a bit about you. You've been busybodies, can I say? You've been up and down traveling. Yes. But for some people listening in right now and they don't know too much about you, maybe you can just break down your group. What kind of group are you? What kind of music do you do?
Yeah.
We're a pop operatic quartet, classically trained singers. That's why we have the 4 voices complementing each other. We have the bass, Ben, we have the baritone. So baritone lies in between bass and tenor. Then we have the high baritone who can sing a bit of tenor. And then we have Charles, the tenor.
So you could go up there.
Yes.
way up. Yeah.
Okay, so let me start by asking, when did you get together? Or maybe I should first, before I even get to that, a bit about your backgrounds, each one of you. Charles, where did you grow up? Where did you go to school?
Well, I grew up mainly here in Kampala, the suburb. I didn't go to school that much. My school, it got a little bit of up and down in terms of finances.
Okay.
So I could not go with my studies higher.
Okay. All right. And yes, I'll move to you, George.
I went through school here in Kampala.
Okay.
And finished with a bachelor's degree in Chambogo of visual art and design. Then I joined Kampala Music School for music. And then from there, I took on my commercial music career.
Commercial.
Yeah.
And Francis, what about you?
I went through King's College, Budo. Then did bachelor's of urban planning, town planning at Makerere University.
Are you happy with Kampala City?
Probably not.
He's responsible.
Is there hope for us?
A big town.
It's a long story. Yeah.
Continue.
Yes. Then went on to Kampala Music School where I pursued voice and piano.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to you, Ben?
Yes, I went on to Makerere and did my parents' degree. I'll tell you why I call it my parents' degree.
Your parents?
Yeah, because I've been singing in choir since I was 7. So I was just music from the point I was giving birth to. I was just music.
You've been singing
I've been
whole
singing.
life.
So that's why I call it my parents' degree. I hope they're not insulted wherever they are. But yeah, so I went up to Kampala Music School and then met these awesome guys who were studying under the same teacher.
Okay.
Some German lady called Ulrika Hilde Wilson. yeah, that's when we
So
got
you
to meet.
all met at Kampala Music School. That's how you got to know each
Yes.
other. You didn't know each other before then.
No.
Okay.
No.
And when was this?
This was about 2005. Then we started Sauti Ya Africa in 2007.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 years.
Actually, it
you were feeling
was
each other out.
2003
When you
when
enrolled
we enrolled for opera
Yeah.
music
Opera.
performances.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think one of the things you probably come across, a lot of Ugandans aren't really familiar with that genre of music.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you to just do a little something right now, so they have a better idea how amazing you actually are. So,
Okay. Perhaps you could try a tune that is very common.
Very familiar.
Yeah.
okay.
Hallelujah.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh, I just had a moment. They sang for me. I'm sorry, the rest of you may be listening in right now, but they sang for me.
Yeah.
Well, that was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So
Thank
you
you.
got together, you decided to start the group in 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, whose idea was it?
Well, it was one of those times we used to meet right up in the evenings and just do baba shop a cappella, song music without any instruments. And then we just thought to ourselves, why don't we do this? And we just, do a cappella music at different functions, and and yeah, and that's how it started up. But amazingly, everyone had thought about it, so we can't really say that this particular person started it or this
Okay.
particular person brought the idea. Yeah, like everyone had it in thought, and it just kind of paved its way through.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is a request show,
Yeah.
and normally I take 4 requests, and you're 4 gentlemen. So I guess I'll take a request from each one of you. So I'll start with you, Charles.
All right.
What song did you pick, and why?
I Believe I Can Fly by Robert Kelly. Yes, I believe I can fly.
Oh,
Wow.
fly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
But I believe I can make a change in people's lives through music
Yeah.
and young generation as well. Those who are coming after us, because we are a model.
Okay.
So,
All right. So here it is. R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly.
The group Sauti Ya Africa here with us in the studio. They just gave us a beautiful, beautiful version of Hallelujah. Thank you so much for that.
you're welcome.
Now, you were saying that, you all met at Kampala Music School. You mentioned a German lady that you were all studying under.
Yeah.
Did she have some influence in terms of getting you to become a group and, I guess, achieve your potential as well?
Not really. She was an opera singer. She was the IMF president representative to Uganda. But she had this passion, putting across the knowledge as far as singing is concerned. So we started with her. In fact, she, even up to now, she has supported us. She flew all the way from Lyon in France to come to when we were in Guildhall performing, and she got special passes, and she was there to see this whole thing. And we respect her a lot, because yes, she taught us opera studies. We majorly did opera studies. We were doing songs that you would I don't know whether you know a guy called Pavarotti, but many people know him
Yes.
as a classical tenor. That's the genre she taught us. But she always kept on telling us, no, you can use the knowledge I've given you to do whatever you want with your voice.
Okay.
Now, for us, having the introduction of opera, which is acoustic singing, to a cappella, and then the pop, amazing collaboration.
It's very
Oh, yes.
interesting. It's
Yeah.
a fusion that you do.
You have a Pavarotti voice doing Boyz II Men songs
Yes.
in a more like pentatonics way. So we have that whole mashup of genres in our music. So we don't do. Most people think we do a cappella only because we started with that. But yes, we were about the pioneers of a cappella in Kampala, in Uganda.
Yeah.
Now there's so many
Couple
groups
of
that
people
have come
saw
up.
you at weddings.
So many people have come up.
And I'm so glad that most of them were following us whenever we could, be performing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are so
Yeah.
happy.
So yeah, that's the story.
Okay, so how was it? I mean, were people open to having a Ugandan opera group? Let me just say opera for now. I mean,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
fusion.
All right.
Were Ugandans, did they understand?
Well, for starters, it was strange, but
Yeah.
as time went on, people started appreciating it, and many of them were amazed by the fact that you can actually sing without using the microphones, because it has happened before when we are at a performance and power goes
Power
off.
went off.
Power went off,
Yeah.
and we decided to continue singing, and everyone was like, "That's my best moment."
Yeah, recently at the Bank of Uganda gig. Yeah.
Yes.
Serena?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The power just, we just got a blackout and we just kept on going. And by the time the power came back, the truck came back and found us exactly where the song was. And to us, it was like, wow, wow, that's
And
amazing.
still
How
the
did you
same
do that?
thing happened when we were in Dar es Salaam.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, with
I mean,
Mengi.
I think
Yes.
that's also part of your training, that you have to learn how
yes.
to project.
Yes.
You have to
Exactly.
Because you
project all
have
the
very
time.
many people who are talented musicians, are good singers, but they simply cannot project their
Sure.
voices.
Yeah.
Is that a challenge? Do you have to go through like special exercises to learn how to do that?
Whoa.
Yeah, every now and then we practice. We do vocal drills to enhance that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vocal drills.
Yeah.
Yeah, like more. We do different vowels, consonants, breath. So we work on various aspects of the voice, because
Because
the
I
voice
also imagine
is
like
big.
being able to control your breath is a very big part
Oh,
of
yes.
it. Huh?
Yes,
sure.
you
And
have
that's
to
the
keep
basic
working.
thing.
The basic, huh?
Yeah, because that gives the power to the voice.
The power
Yeah.
to the
That's
voice.
why you find some people find it hard to sing for long or for maybe nicely, because they don't use their support, they use their muscles instead of using the air. And as teachers, because we all are teachers,
You all are
of singing,
teachers?
so
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
teach
do.
voice.
these are
yeah.
things we
We're voice
pass
teachers,
on
yeah.
to other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you teaching at Kampala Music School? Or?
Well, not only Kampala Music School. We were recently invited to the prestigious school in Eton in London to give vocal classes and how we approach certain things. So yes, we have been around to Rwanda, Tanzania. We have been around, like, basically, yes, perform, give a workshop, like all in one kind of set.
So as much as you found your passion, you're trying to pass it on as much as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
we're quickly going to go to our next request, which is coming from you, George.
Animal.
Animals from Maroon 5. I was like,
Yeah.
Why this song?
This is the modern time. It's a pop rock song, and I'm so inspired by Adam Levine because he's really making it. I see him always on The Voice.
Yes.
He's
I
a
watched The
teacher.
Voice. I
Yes,
watched
I
it.
do.
Are you
He's a
watching the
teach-
new season?
I'm about to.
Still catching up from the old season.
Yeah, old season, because man, you find some things you have to repeat them. They're so
Exactly.
cool, and then
Yeah.
they're amazing singers in this one. And
Yeah.
then you want to, yeah, and then as a teacher as well, there are things to share, and he's a performer. Imagine, he's a performer, he's a teacher, he's a
Producer.
coach, producer.
Yeah.
What
It's
a resource!
everything, yeah.
Yeah.
So his art is really something
You
Treasure.
feel.
I feel.
Okay,
So,
here
yeah.
is Animal.
Just like animals, animals like animals. Whoa, baby, I'm so if I run, it's not enough. You're still in my head, forever stuck. So you can do what you wanna do.
We've been talking about your journey, and you just mentioned something I think is really cool, that you've
Yeah.
just done some work. You're being featured by HBO.
Yeah, HBO
Uh-huh.
TV. They're doing this feature documentary on all of us, like the group. Where has Sauti Ya Africa come from? We have like a very long history as far as the group is concerned, and as far as each
Individual.
is concerned. Like you have for absolutely different people meet to do something incredible. So they saw this. BBC did one of its kind as well, and so HBO got interested. So yeah, I know we had this about a couple of days, about 10 days shooting the whole documentary.
Yes.
Yeah, which right now they're struggling to fit into. Just
To bring it up to,
minutes.
And it was dubbed
That's the thing about TV.
Opera in the Dusty City.
Opera in the Dusty City.
Dust City.
Someone just pointed outside the window like, that's Kampala City right there. Well, it's not too dusty today. We had a little bit of rain. So let's count our blessings, eh? Let's count our blessings. Now, I wanted to just do something small and ask one of you something about the other to see how well you know each other. Something that maybe, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So, Ben, tell me something about George.
His personality breaks through a lot in the music we do. Like he always gets these huge chorus melodies at the end. Because you can see you can even see from the way he's seated. Like,
Tell me something about Francis, George.
Francis is the one who welcomed me into Sauti Africa.
Okay.
When the German lady left, Ulrika Wilson,
Okay.
Francis took over, and he has been my teacher all through the grades, up to date.
Okay.
So I see him in some kind of respect. Yeah.
So Francis.
So
Well
he is he's a teacher, he's a friend, he's a brother, he's a mentor in many ways.
So he's
Detail.
extremely observant.
Detail, yeah.
And he keeps
And,
you all in line.
Yeah, and most of the times he talks less.
I'm going to quickly ask you to tell me something about Charles.
He plays drums, flute, bass guitar, and he also knows how to repair instruments. So most times when we have issues of instrument breakdown, especially the guitar, he's a professional carpenter. He fixes violins, fixes all those things.
Wow.
So he's a multi-talented gentleman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Charles.
We entrusted him a lot
Okay.
with all our affairs. So he has a bass,
Yes.
a lovely bass, and when you can just tell when he's talking, he balances from the top to the
from your
bottom.
top.
Okay.
I'm the top and
He's at
he
the
is the bottom. And then we have Francis and George. They milk in between there. They bridge us together.
Yeah.
So they complement us a lot.
Okay, I was asking you this because with groups, the dynamic is so important. Francis, what song did you want to listen to?
Omuka by Morots.
Why the song?
Okay, even if we travel the world and move here and there, we always have our base, which is home. Omuka.
Home always
And
the
when we do
best.
the music, we
And
will
home is
have
best,
Yeah.
home music too.
Yeah.
Okay, home is always best. Omuka from Mauroots.
This place that will be my home. This place of endless feet.
88.2 Sanyu FM. I'm Crystal and I'm chatting with Charles, George, Francis and Ben, members of Sauti Ya Africa. Is it Sauti Ya Africa?
Yes.
Sauti Ya
Sauti
Africa.
Ya Africa.
Sauti.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you mentioned that like you actually have been featured by the BBC before. I mean HBO are doing a feature on you as well, and then I'm hearing you've been traveling a whole lot. The
Yeah.
Pope came up at some point.
Yeah.
The Queen of England. So
Yeah.
let us know a bit about your journey outside of Uganda.
Outside of Uganda, well, it's kind of a bit of a bitter, sour, bittersweet kind of thing,
Yes.
or sad and happy. But we were mostly applauded and accepted out there.
Yes.
Like, because, you can't blame what's happening, what was happening around Uganda in the music industry at the time, where pop operatic music was strange
Yeah, I think
to
they
the
just
ears.
didn't understand it.
Yes, and but yeah, but now people are actually opening up and
Appreciate it, yeah.
responding to this new genre that lifts their souls and spirits, and they want sit down and listen kind of music. So we were invited to perform for the Queen of England and Prince Charles and the Mayor of London and General Basanjo, Rockefeller Foundation, and we never expected it. Like, one of those things where someone calls and says, "We need you here. It's a Tuesday. We need you here in London on a Saturday," and we're thinking, we don't even have visas. Where we're going to get these things? And in a day, visas are there.
Process.
Visas are there. Yeah,
Wow.
like chap, and because we are believers, we know where all this strength is coming from.
Yeah.
So that's how our journey started. We stood at Pancras station, the train
Performed
station
there.
to France, and there was absolutely no one. There was just a piano. So one of our agents starts playing something. It was, can you feel the laugh tonight, Elton John?
Yes.
So we start. So we
YouTube.
start in.
Yeah.
We
There's some
start in.
YouTube videos that are up of
Yeah.
you performing in public
So
places like
we
that.
start in, and a crowd of people from nowhere, like 7, 8, 15, 20, 100, 200, 300. It was filled up. The police had to control people, and it was just 2 songs. And people were asking us, "Where is your concert? Where are you going to perform? Are you at the Carnegie? Royal Albert Hall? Are you?" They started asking all these questions. We're thinking, "Wow, like." This is amazing. Like, we never got
Yes.
any reception like this, to this magnitude.
Yes.
Yeah, and since then, commissions came in. Can you do a song for the pop, a special song for the pop? We redid Schubert's Ave Maria, but with an African touch.
Could you
And
give us a little something, do you think? Because when you say you redid a song for the Pope, man,
yeah.
a little something, do you think you can manage that right now? That is not something you hear on Ugandan radio every day. But wow.
Yeah.
So your journey is exciting. I mean, there's so much happening. Like you said, I mean, unfortunately, we are now beginning to understand and appreciate your music. But
Yeah.
in the beginning, it was rocky.
Yeah.
You did mention that you're working on a project
Yeah.
at the moment. Just
Amazing
tell me,
project.
we're running out of time.
I
But
know.
yeah, tell
It's
me
the
about
first
that.
time we're introducing, we are actually saying anything about this. People have been anticipating for so many years. Yes. Our album is finally coming out on the 24th.
Okay.
The album is called United.
24th of October.
24th November.
November.
24th November. It's going to hit iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, name it, on 24th of November. There's so many people who are waiting for it and so excited to hear this news right now that I'm saying. So we are really, really excited. Yeah.
We're excited.
It's a 12-track album.
A 12
It has
12
two Christmas bonuses. Yeah, you will like it. You'll love it. It's not anything like what you have heard us do before.
Okay.
So you'll hear things, Sauti Ya Africa song, almost like Maroon 5, almost like Boys to Men. So it is really, really nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we're
It's really
looking
nice.
forward to that. Unfortunately, time is not on our side. I have to let
Alright.
you go.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for sharing
Yeah.
that
Thank you
beauty, because your voices just lifted up together was just magical. Absolutely magical.
you.
Ben.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes.
You take up our last request on Celeb Select today.
Already Gone by Boys to Men. It's off their new album called Collide.
Why this song?
Amazing. First, I respect the group for the years. They celebrated 20 years in the art, and they've won Grammys.
We
They
grew
are-
to their music.
Yeah, we grew to their music. We're living to their music. It's this group is just simply incredible. If anyone asked me any group that has stood the test of time, it's Boys to Men.
Boyz
Right
II
from
Men.
the 80s to now, and they're still going strong. 3, but yes, we love the brotherhood because we share the same brotherhood, and we hope to keep going like that. Yes,
And
they're
it's-
one man down, but still going, not replacing at all. I
Yes.
love that and respect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guys, again, thank you so much. 24th of November. We're
Yes.
waiting.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you. And I
Thank
know I'll
you.
see you again soon. Huh?
Thank you for
Thank you
having
very
us.
much.
A pleasure. A
Thank
pleasure.
you.
So here it is,
Cheers.
Boys to Men,
Peace on you.
already gone.
I can't begin to apologize for all the crazy shit I said last night. There's no happy ending.